Hello everyone and welcome to the newest collaboration of YouTube creators in China. And today we're talking about our 5 favorite Chinese sayings or Chinese proverbs, either locally in our area or just around China in general. Mine's kind of a mix of both. Before we get started, I want to shout out Angelo Daan, who's making his own. Sorry, Austin, but I got to jump in here real quick. You actually weren't supposed to shout out Angelo. You're supposed to shout out China Crew. Let's shout out China Crew for a second, why don't we? Yeah, they are a couple of guys who've been in China, I think combined for 8 years. They're married to Chinese ladies and they've got kids, and they love China and they love being here in China. And they're a new channel. They don't have a lot of subscribers, small channel, so please go over there and show them some love because they are going to be making their own video on this very same topic, their favorite Chinese sayings. So yes, please go check them out. The first one that I have is actually local to Sichuan, and it's something called a Chengyu, which is made up of 4 different characters, 4 words, and they kind of come together to create a very specific image or a story. And the one that I have chosen is蜀犬吠日. So this is a Sichuanese thing, and it literally means Sichuan dogs bark at the sun. And I love this because it's very multi-layered. So if you take it at face value, it means that Sichuan dogs bark at the sun because, well, they don't know what the sun is. Sichuan, and Chengdu in particular, is a very cloudy city. It is gray a lot of the time. So it's rare that there will be a fully sunny day. So, I mean, look around. Like right now, it's kind of a cloudy day. It's overcast, and that's just kind of the way it is. And so if a dog sees it, if a dog sees the sun, they're like, what the heck is going on? And they bark at it. But kind of the next layer is used to convey kind of a simpleton or just a moron who is amused by really simple things. You know, really simple things kind of can anger them or can like amaze them. Also, it can mean like someone who is upset at something or is alarmed at something that really no one else cares about or no one else thinks is a big deal. So there it is, 蜀犬吠日, Sichuan dogs bark at the sun. Now the second one that I have chosen is one that's all over China, and that is Mahjongg, which literally means on the horse, or it means like quickly. Someone will arrive quickly, something will happen quickly or very soon. You'll see this a lot, for example, in restaurants. Maybe the food is taking too long to arrive, and you'll say, hey waiter, where's our food? It's been quite a while. And they'll say, okay, Mahjongg, Mahjongg, Mahjongg. In Sichuan, they'll say Mahjongg, Mahjongg, Mahjongg. And like it means that, yeah, the food's coming in just a second, but it's actually sort of used to be like, just hold on, like it's not a big deal, just calm down, it'll be here in a second. If a friend said they're gonna be somewhere at 3 and it's like 3:15 and you're still waiting, you call them up and they say, okay, Mahjongg dao, like I'll be there in a second. But honestly, it kind of means like, man, time doesn't really matter that much. Just take it easy. Come on. So this idea of Mahjongg, if you talk to anyone who lives in China, they know exactly the kind of thing that I'm talking about. It's used all over. The third one that I have chosen is chabuduo, which means close enough, or same difference, or it's pretty much the same. Whatever. Like, it's almost done. It's good enough for government work, is what people say in Texas. So this will come up in a situation where like maybe someone's painting a wall or like doing some work on the house or trying to make something. And it's like, it's mostly done, 90%, but maybe that last 10% is a lot of hassle. So just like chabuduo, and then they'll be finished. Like, close enough. Or like some people will talk about like, the differences between like one race and another race, and like they're chabuduo. Or like I'll say someone like, I'm from Texas, and like I'll have a friend from California, and we'll be talking about differences in California and Texas, but a local Chinese might say, you're all Americans, you're chabuduo, you're about the same, it doesn't matter. Like, but to us it's actually a big difference, but it's like chabuduo, it doesn't matter. The fourth one that I have is狐假虎威, and this is a really interesting one because of the story behind it. I love the story. It's a little folktale. So狐假虎威literally means the fox borrows the tiger's fierceness, or it means like someone who is trying to intimidate someone else by flaunting their connections to powerful people. So the story takes place in a jungle, and there's a tiger going around looking for something to eat. The tiger catches a fox, and the fox is trying to be really clever, and the fox says, "No, you cannot eat me. You can't eat me because I was actually sent here by God, and I am actually the ruler of all the creatures of the jungle." And the tiger's like, "Nah, no you're not." And the fox says, "Actually, if you walk behind me through the forest, you'll see, if I walk through the forest and you walk behind me, all of the other animals will scatter. They will scatter before me." And the tiger says, "All right, let's give it a shot." Fox walks in front of the tiger, and then sure enough, all of the animals, when they see the fox, they scatter, they run in terror. But the real story is, right, you've already guessed, and that is like the animals see the tiger. They don't care about the fox, they're running away from the tiger, but the tiger is sort of gullible enough to think that it's the fox that they're running away from. So I really love that particular story. It's a fascinating little story. So yeah, that's the one that I really like,狐假虎威. That's number 4. The 5th and final one is 天高皇帝元, or 山高皇帝元. So there's actually 2 versions of this, but they mean the same thing. And that is, the sky is wide and open and the emperor is far away. Or the mountains are tall and imposing and the emperor is far away. So what that means essentially is that the further you get away from a seat of power, be it a capital city of a province or the central government, the further you get away from that, the less strict the laws are going to be. The less strict the enforcement of the laws is going to be. And that's kind of funny because it's true, like in a lot of developing countries, maybe in some developed countries as well. You know, if you're somewhere like Beijing or somewhere like Chengdu, which is the capital of a province or the capital of a nation, whenever a law comes out, everything is strictly enforced in that city. But as you get further and further away, people will just kind of say, you know, do we really need to enforce this? It's a lot of hassle, or we have our own way of doing things here. It's not that big a deal. So I find that interesting that it is such a fixture in this particular culture, you know, and others as well, that has its own saying. That phenomenon has its own idiom associated with it. So there it is, 山高皇帝元, or 天高皇帝元. So thank you all very much for watching this particular episode. Remember, it's a collaboration, and once again, Austin, I'm going to jump in here and say you're supposed to shout out China Crew, not Angelo, although Angelo's pretty cool. So please go check out China Crew. All right, back to the goodbyes. Everyone's got their own video about their 5 favorite sayings. So once again, finally, thank you again for watching. I'll see you all next time.